What's up, y'all? Welcome back to The Process. This is the raw and somewhat unedited part of the channel. Today, or tonight, I guess I should say, another long day, but I want to take a second and just speak about something that's been on my mind, which is confidence. And for those of you who create videos, I'm sure that you know how your confidence can kind of just sway with the wind some days. Some days you have days where you're feeling like you are on top of the world and can do anything. Some days you have severe imposter syndrome, like who am I to say this or do this? And it's really hard sometimes to maintain a level of stability when it comes to confidence, I find. But something that I've come to realize when it comes to being confident about yourself and just what you're able to do is being able to keep promises that you make to yourself on as much of a consistent basis as you possibly can. I think that is the secret to a lot of things in life, especially when it comes to trying to build momentum and consistency. Being able to set micro goals that you make a priority and just get done, I think goes a long way in building up your self-confidence, because if you can keep a promise that you make to yourself and continue to do that, that just reinforces and reminds you that you are who you say you are. And having just that positive reinforcement in your life allows you to just present yourself, I think, a lot more confidently, whether it's online or in the workplace or wherever you are in life. Being able to keep promises, I think, is really, really huge, because if you think on the flip side, on the opposite side of that, if you're the type of person that says, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, or I'm going to do this someday, or I'm going to do it whenever, and you just never get around to doing it, it's almost like the exact opposite. It deteriorates your self-confidence, because to some degree, there's a part of you internally that wants to progress towards something, but you just never end up doing it. And there's layers to that whole conversation as well when it comes to removing distractions and getting focused and figuring out what your why is and all these things, which I'm sure we'll discuss and talk about more in the future. But I wanted to take a second and just speak to building confidence and what that means, because ideally in this space, you never want to show up as anything or anyone beyond just your authentic self. You don't really want to be successful as someone else. You don't want to copy someone else's swagger or style or way of being. You want to be able to show up confidently as you, the person that you were made to be. And that's easier said than done. It's not easy to talk in front of a camera. It's not easy to write something vulnerable and present some type of art that encapsulates a feeling that maybe you are ashamed about or worried about. And it takes a lot of self-work, I think, to do these things that are very scary and not only just do them, but share them with people. But I think that's what the world needs. I think the world needs more people that aren't afraid to be themselves on all aspects of themselves, not the best versions of themselves, but versions of themselves that are happy and sad and scared and worried and have fear and the whole picture. So this is my encouragement to you. Think of something that is micro that you can commit to and show up to do on a consistent basis. Don't set a massive goal like I'm gonna, run 20 kilometers every single day, because you definitely will not do that. But whatever it may be in your life, maybe it's showing up on camera like this, or maybe it's working out to some schedule that you can maintain. Maybe it's reading or fueling the mind in some capacity on a daily basis, whatever that looks like to you. If you can commit to doing something micro for an extended period of time, I have a feeling that if you do have any worries or tendencies about confidence, that that will get a lot better as you continue to do that. And this isn't me talking down to you by any means. This is me also doing these things as I'm talking to you on camera, which is one of the things that I'm trying to commit to do on a regular basis. So just know, as always, we're in it together. And if I'm speaking to you or you resonate with anything that I've said, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know that you've watched this, because I am, just glad to be of service and speak to anyone and anyone who's watching this right now. So that's it. Not going to ramble on too long. That is confidence. And until next time, we'll see you.